Hi, this is Greg with California GSP Rescue, and I'm on my way to see two very special people, John and Terry Hemry. Both are volunteers and both are involved with the rescue. Terry's been involved for almost as long as I have. She has helped so many families find that perfect German Shorthair pointer. Just amazing person. If you apply for a senior, you're very likely to work with Terry, as she helps most people find senior GSPs. But they recently adopted Lex and Sarge, and we're going to go see how they're doing. Stay to the end because you're going to want to see all of this. This is a great story. There is a lot to learn from Terry and some of the things she's had to manage with the two dogs coming into their pack. So we're going to see them. Stick around, you're going to love this. I just got to John and Terry's, so let's go inside and see these amazing dogs they have.
I'm Terry, and
I'm John.
And this is Sarge, and he's a 3-year-old GSP that we adopted 6 months ago. He is an amazing dog, lots of energy, lots of 3-year-old GSP energy, but he's so smart and he loves to swim. And we should have named him Tigger because he jumps up and down on everything. We had to get a fence extender because he likes to jump up on a 6-foot fence. So now it's almost 8. Once he jumped over the pool fence to go swimming on his own. He's good on a walk. He likes to pull with birds, so we use a candy collar on him, and it works like a charm. He's just an amazing boy, and we are so happy to have him in our family. We love the GSP energy.
So when we got Sarge and then we added Lex, that made 5. We adopted 3 from California GSP Rescue. My first dog I adopted was Forrest. Forrest and I went to the rescue and we met Jenny, and we adopted Jenny. Oh, wow, that was 2011.
This is Enzo. He was a Craigslist dog. His owner had lost her arm, and he was a puppy and she couldn't take care of him anymore. Really nice gentleman got him off of Craigslist to keep him safe, and he contacted the rescue. And right about the time that I had inquired about a chocolate lab, and here he is. When we brought both boys home, we got Sarge first and then waited a couple weeks and then brought Lex home. And they had been together at the rescue in the play yard and didn't have any issues or anything like that. Lex is 5.5, Sarge is 3, and Lex is kind of an old soul, and I think Sarge's energy just gets the best of him. He just doesn't like it. There's been a couple of issues by the pool. It's always the pool gate seems to be a source, and it's the energy level that Sarge has at the gate, and Lex just can't deal with it. I never thought I'd ever return a dog in my life, and we were considering it. I've never had dogs fight in my home, and it really scared me and upset me to not only have that happening, but also to think that I would have to return a dog. Lex and Sarge are doing really well. I'm not complacent about it. I'm still watching them and making sure there's no posturing, that it doesn't escalate, and it's working.
We had talked about it, and we had pretty much decided that if it came down to it, we would hang on to Lex, because he's had a rougher life, and he's been adopted and returned a couple of times, and it was never his fault. But thankfully it worked out, and we were able to keep both of them.
So when we first got Sarge, he had an issue where when he felt uncomfortable, even when I would put a harness on him, he would pee when he'd get nervous. And we've been working on that. He's overcome it. Now I can put his harness on. He doesn't pee, and he's got total control over it now. You know, you just gotta be patient and work it out, and it's a little mess to clean up for what you get, you know. And doggy diapers, yep, we had to use those. We went to an Airbnb for 4th of July, and we had them wear diapers just because we didn't want any accidents in there, and it worked like a charm. Feeding time is pretty entertaining. It's kind of like a 5-ring circus. When I'm done filling their bowls, Sarge and Lex eat in a crate, and they're all separated. Sarge runs to his crate, and he blows bubbles, and he's salivating because he's so excited about eating, and he eats in about 2 seconds. He's gone through 4 bowls. Joy is usually barking her head off, and Enzo's doing twirls in the kitchen and knocking Faith over, and I have to hold on, make sure that he doesn't, his 90 pounds doesn't knock me over. Lex is probably the best. He just goes in his crate. Really, really great. So Sarge in the summertime gets a lot of exercise in the pool, especially because when it's too hot to walk here in Arizona. That is his main source of exercise, but now it's cooling off. So Sarge walks about 2 miles every day, and Lex too, and I do walk my dogs separately, all 5 of them, because I do training with each of them. Sarge gets a lot of exercise running around here too, playing, but the main source of exercise for him is swimming and walking a couple miles a day. I'll be walking him probably at least twice a day, along with everybody. I spend my breaks, I work full-time from home, so my breaks are usually consisting of entertaining the dogs.
It was a lot of fun seeing the dogs, seeing the pool. I had heard about the pool, seeing Sarge and seeing in his new home is just amazing. Knowing where he came from a shelter in Coachella Valley. He was surrendered, and it just blows me away. He's living the life now. And all the dogs, I didn't realize they had so many dogs that love the pool. So Terry and John have had to manage quite a bit with their dogs. But you can see they're committed, and probably the 2 of the biggest advocates for rescue I know. Great, great people, amazing people. It goes to show once you're committed, you find a way to make things work. And you look for the answers, you implement the answers, and you just learn to manage situations. Things arise, they've dealt with them. They've obviously dealt with things that they had going into getting certain dogs. They've managed that. Just amazing people altogether. If you're interested in adopting, please submit that application. Once your application is received, you'll be put in the queue and someone will reach out to you. Even if we don't have a dog, they're perfect candidates for you to meet. It's only a matter of time. And right now, you're not gonna have to wait that long. Really, the number of dogs that we've been getting in is phenomenal. If you're interested in learning more about the Rescue Heroes, please click that link over there and learn more. We cannot thank the Rescue Heroes enough. They've been an integral part of what we've been able to do, and we could not have done anywhere near what we have done without their assistance. The Rescue Heroes not only help us purchase all the food for the dogs, but they also help us pay for some of the medical bills for the dogs. In addition, we've had to promote some of the dogs that we've had challenges finding them homes because there's not a lot of interest in them, and we couldn't do it without them. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it.